Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to this video about Mike Dillard and the Elevation Group review. I, like you, was sitting on the other side of the fence from the outside looking in, and I was looking at this mug like you are right now and wondering, who this guy is. And so I wanted to put together this video to give you an honest review from somebody that's part of the Elevation Group. And I'm going to be honest with you, I am currently part of the Elevation Group. And I encourage you to do your due diligence by all means, and I thank you for checking out this video. But this is going to be a good review. This is going to be an honest review. And it's not going to be candy-coated and skewed in any way. And I'm glad that you've taken the time to plug into this. And if you'll stick with me for a few minutes, I can talk to you about what the Elevation Group has done for me, who's probably very much just like you. If you cannot stick around, then please, by all means, take a look at the URL that is on your screen, which is healthycactus.org/economy. You can head there right now. Actually, in fact, you can head there anytime during this video if I'm taking too long to make my point. But I encourage you to stick it out and just listen to what somebody that's gone through and who's part of the Elevation Group has to say. I just want to give you a behind the scenes, if you will. And, I, like you, was probably looking at Mike and going, I've got a lot of stuff that's going on and had a lot of stuff going on at that time, still have a lot of stuff going on. And, who is this Mike guy anyway? And is becoming part of this Elevation Group really what I need to do at this point in time? Is this really something that's going to make a difference in my life right now? Or is this just going to be another charge, another step in the wrong direction that wastes time and money that I just don't have? And, I don't know how much you know about Mike, but all I knew about Mike at that time was that he was, a very successful entrepreneur, young entrepreneur in the home business industry. And, again, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't fully following him, but I had subscribed to a newsletter that he'd put out, an email newsletter that he put out from one of his websites. And one day this email shows up in my inbox saying that, this is Mike, and I've had fun doing what I'm doing, and I'm now refocusing everything onto the Elevation Group. And when I saw that email, I sat up and I had to kind of stop what I was doing, and I had to see what it was this Elevation Group was about. Because if he stopped full stop and changed direction, then it had to be something worth looking at. And yeah, I never looked back. I just like you, kind of ended up at one of Mike's online websites about the Elevation Group and just plugged in. You just, set aside the time to plug in and listen to what this guy had to say. And because I wanted to, I saw that stuff was going on in the economy. Right now, you're watching this video, stuff's going on in the economy, and it's scary. And I admit I'm a bit, a bit nervous with what's going on in the economy, certainly at the time of watching this video, because I don't really have a lot of successful family that knows what's going on and knows how to weather an economic storm. So by having the Elevation Group, by being a part of it, I knew one of my reasons for joining was because then I'd have sort of that lighthouse amidst the storm, if you will, of people that are succeeding and people that are preparing before things get even worse, and just knowing what they're doing, being able to be a fly on the wall and just watch what they're doing, and then being able to look at some of the strategies that resonate with me. And again, this is an open review. Not all the strategies resonate with me, but there's enough strategies in the Elevation Group. There's something for everybody, and that's my honest opinion. I mean, there's, whether it's real estate, whether it's investing in new energy, whether it's investing in just really, working and understanding how the banking system works, whether it's stocks, you name it. There's investment strategies across the board. And from Mike and from experts that he brings in that are truly the cream of the crop in what they do. And so after joining the Elevation Group, I recognized not only these investment strategies, but I recognized that this was a community. I recognized there were other people just like me, which was nice to know. And there's opportunities, in each lesson. As Mike breaks down each lesson and delivers each lesson, you're able to comment and communicate. And there's webinars and different interactions that we as members can get involved in and with each other to kind of keep the conversation going, if you will, so that we can talk about what's working and talk about how it's working for us and what's not working for us. And we're, of course, able to communicate with the Elevation team and customer support and get our questions answered. And it's just been a smooth sail. I don't really know how else to describe it. I guess I'm kind of rambling, and we just kind of drive the point home. It's just been a smooth sail. The community has been great. The Elevation team has been great. The information, maybe you're wondering about, well, are you really going to learn anything, or is this just sort of rehashed information you could Google? And in my opinion, no. This is not information you can just Google and find out, because people that are doing and carrying out these investment strategies do not reveal these strategies to people. They keep them to themselves, and it's why the rich get richer. And so when you're able to look in and have these and see what's going on and have people that are carrying out these strategies go, okay, hey, I'll show you what's going on. I'll show you what I'm doing. It just opens up this world. You feel like you just feel like you're at another level. And at least I did. I feel like I'm at another level having been part of this group since the beginning as a charter member. I've learned so much across the board in terms of investment opportunities. There's been more than I can possibly get involved in. So you're certainly not going to come up short, in my opinion, in that sense. Again, for those of you that are thinking, well, I mean, am I going to make this investment into the Elevation Group back? And I can tell you I've made it back many times over following the strategies in here. It's a no-brainer for me, just in terms of what I've learned and what I've been able to take action on, and what you will learn and what you'll be able to take action on, again, with so many different strategies to pull on, and having all these members that you're able to kind of bounce ideas off of and bounce ideas off of the Elevation Group team. It's going to be, I've heard it said, it's hard not to. Of course, you can't make false promises, and I'm not making promises because I don't know who you are, but in terms of having a pool of strategies that are, bite-sized, actionable, soup to nuts kind of strategies that you can follow, it's all there for you to take action on. So, and I can at least say for myself, what I've done is I have been able to definitely take action on the strategies, and I've found there's too many for me to be able to carry them all out. So, and I think that's the side of the coin we'd all rather be, is have too much in there and have more, or maybe a better way to say it is have more than enough investment strategies, more than enough secrets that are revealed. And there are definitely secrets. It's not a play on words with some of these strategies. They're absolute secrets. I'm amazed at learning about somehow some of the most successful American families, for example, have thrived all these years. When the curtain was kind of pulled back in lesson 2, it was just amazing how they had thrived. And again, the URL that's on your page and where you're going to go at the end of this little review, Mike's going to be revealing some pretty cool things. Same things that he revealed to me that you can just tune into. And I think ultimately, and I called this part 1. This review is part 1 because this is just hearing what somebody on the inside has to say. And I hope I've resonated with you in terms of coming across and not coming across, but reflecting an honest review about how I feel about the group. But I want to say that part 2 now is about going and listening to Mike. And that's all I can really say to you, is just go and listen to what he has to say. And again, you can check out the link that's at the bottom of this video. And when you're taken there, just listen, clear your schedule, put aside all the social events, anything that you're doing, and just listen, because I went through exactly what you went through, and I had to do that, and I'm passing that same lesson on to you. Clear the schedule and just listen. because it could be the most important information for your future in a big way, and you certainly don't want to miss it. It's just not worth it, especially when you're sitting here right now listening to my voice and seeing the URL that you can go to. So with that said, I hope I've sort of talked a little bit about, you know, what to expect. More than enough a community inside, more than enough lessons and strategies. You know, it's just been smooth sailing. I just don't see how it would be a bumpy ride for you if you have honest intentions, if you honestly want to learn strategies, if you honestly not only want to learn strategies about investing, but you want to take action on those strategies, and you're looking to Mike and looking to the team to and the community to bounce ideas off of. I don't know how you can't get what you're looking for from the Elevation Group. So, all right, enough from me. Go listen to Mike. Go check out healthycactus.org/economy right now. Listen to what Mike has to say, and if what he says doesn't connect with you, walk away. But promise me this, if you will. If it resonates with you, take action. Okay, I appreciate you tuning in. And I sincerely wish you all the best in the future. Bye for now.